Hi children, how are you? Today we are going to know about the chapter of nutrition. In our daily life we have seen the different kind of the things, and the nutrition is also very essential of our body. Why do we need required of the nutrition in our body, and what's going to happen to our body? If there are the no nutrition in our body, what's function has to be stopped. So let's we see there are the different kinds of the nutritions in our bodies there. Children, let's we see the different kinds of the nutritions which are the essential of our life. The life is a required of the different kinds of the nutritions in our body. Let's we see nutrition is the process of taking in food and converting to energy and other vital nutrients required for life. So there are the nutrients are taking in our body and they are making to the converting not only energy and other required of our life. The life process also takes place by and depends upon these nutrients only. Without the nutrients, the man, the human being, or the living creatures cannot be existing their life. So this is the very important in our life. Let's we see children, look at the picture, and there are the different kinds of the nutrients are the present. So the same thing I would like to say, the nutrients are the very important in our life. So children, what kind of the nutrients are the presented there, and what is the important of the nutrients? So the main thing of the nutrients, it gives us energy and also biomolecules necessary for carry out the various functions in our body. Without the nutrients, the body cannot to do the work, whatever it may be. When we run, when we walk, or when we to do the work, this all the things are the depends upon that nutrients only. Without nutrients, we cannot imagine of our life also. So nutrients are very essential of our life, and also these the things are the carry of our life. Not only getting the energy, and also there are the different kinds of the process as it takes place by these nutrients only. So my dear children, let we know what kind of the nutrients are presented in our body. Before that, let we know that function of the nutrients. Where these nutrients are presented in the nutrients are the presented in especially in the food. The study of nutrients in the food, how these are the useful in the body, and also the relation between diet, health, and diseases. So this is the very important of you're going to know diet. What is the balanced diet? Health. Our bodies depends upon health. If we are not in a proper health, we cannot do any activity. Our body also will become inactive. Our bodies are required in an active position. If we are not in an active position, then will become some diseases are faced. What is a disease? A disease is a nothing but illness or inactive of certain organs in our body. What kind of the things are influence on our body inactive? Inactive can make in a different ways, so that we can see there are communicable diseases and non-communicable diseases. Children, what is this communicable diseases and non-communicable disease? A communicable disease, the person to person, it has to be come. Whereas non-communicable diseases, it will come from the without having any nutrients in our body. Certain we have total different kinds of the nutrients in our body. So before we are going to know about diseases, let we know how many types of the nutrients are there in a food. So food gives us all kind of the nutrients. Without having the food, we cannot be healthy and we cannot do any activity also. Food is the essential of the living creatures, whether that is a human being or the animals or the plants or the microorganisms. All our living beings are the required of the food. Without food, we cannot imagine of our life. So, the nutrients are the very important in our life. It has to be related between the health, diet, and the diseases also. So let's we discuss what kind of the nutrients are presented in the nutrients. What are the 7 types of the nutrients in the food? So we know that commonly there are the different kinds of the foods are the presented in the surrounding. When you look at your meal in a day, we have the 3 types of the days we takes: the morning, afternoon, and night. Morning will may take some different kinds of the food. Afternoon also in the different, and also night time. So food also divided into different types, and each food contains the different nutrients in the food. In one food we cannot estimate of that one kind of the food. So let's we see, children, why are they essential to our body? So this is a good question. Why these nutrients are the essential of our body? Without the nutrients, can our body can work? This is a questioning to us. Yes, without the nutrients, we cannot do even to do the action also. So these 7 nutrients are the very important in our body. Even any nutrition is a lack of our body, then we call them as a deficiency. What is the deficiency? Deficiency is nothing but a nutrition is a lack of in our body is a called deficiency. That we'll study in a later classes. So these nutrients are very important in our body. So let's we see, although each of the 7 major group of the nutrients performs different unique functions in our body, they are all essential because they work together and contribute to our good health. So these 2 points are the very important. They work together and they do the function for our good health. So what is a good health? The good health is nothing but that we should be in an active position. Without having the good health, we cannot do any action also. So good health is essential in our body. And let's we see what kind of the nutrients are presented in food, what we daily eating. So these major groups are there or not, we are going to do in an activity. Activity is nothing but, let's we see, observation in our life. This is not going to do anywhere. This is going to do in our house only. After activities, we are going to know about what kind of the nutrients are present in our body. That's let's we see.